What if Overcooked was a board game?
That's what we're working on, and you're going to see our journey of it.
Let us cook.
What?
Video green to camera too.
Yeah.
Cheese. We really want cheese. That's one of the specific.
My name's Nina. This is Kiko. We are working together with Songhee and Caleb to make Let Us Cook, which is our game as if Overcooked was a board game. It's going to encapsulate the chaotic funness of it in the spirit of that video game, but with cards. We'll see if you like it, and if you do, you can follow us for our journey of hopefully getting it published one day, or even if it reaches the developers and working together with them, and that would be amazing. Otherwise, it's simply just Let Us Cook. Let's start with what is Let Us Cook first. Let me give you a general gist of how we thought of designing Let Us Cook. So I told the team that I wanted a board game that was chaotic and fun to play, just like Overcooked, since no one wanted to play the video game with me. And Caleb said, yes, queen. And we spent about 10 minutes coming up with different game mechanics. I thought of something competitive. He thought of something cooperative. So our first inspiration was inspired by Sky Team. It's a 2-player co-op game about flying a plane together with limited communication. So we took that aspect of it into the kitchen using cards and bringing a bigger party to the table. So here's one of the play tests we did. First, we've chosen one of the 3 recipes drawn. This is our first order. Now there's only 10 seconds per player on the clock to make a plan together on how to cook. The catch of the day is that there's no I in team or you. Only we statements are allowed. So when the timer is done, you must play your action card at the same time as your team, shouting, "Let us cook!" And then resolve the heat, seasoning, chopping, mixing, moving, etc., and repeat.
That's going.
You said this is going to have voiceover, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what we say. Which I can be like 67.
That's not even the.
That's not even me.
song.
Wow, yeah, I was.
6, 7.
Oh no.
That's going
That's
in.
gotta go.
Ingredients. I think we need to focus on adjusting and chopping.
Sure.
We know what we're doing.
We know what we're doing. Okay, onions. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Let
us
cook. That's all right.
Okay.
Could be worse.
All
Could
right,
be worse.
Okay. I figured you guys might go for the one that needs most manpower, but I guess
You can go for the
2.
2, I think. Yeah.
okay, sure.
All right. Right. That was round 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
after this play test, we've realized a couple of things that we've changed. I know you guys don't know the whole set of rules, but I think you can kind of pick things up as we keep watching. First of all, you have to get every single ingredient listed on the recipe that you chose before playing the game. And searching for those ingredients takes a while. So for example, the garden salad, we had to find the mushroom, the onion, the lettuce, and the tomato. And imagine doing that 3 times. Second, it wasn't a concern for the garden salad, but if we were to have a recipe with more ingredients that require cooking on a stove, we would be bottlenecked because there's only one burner. So next I'll show you the process of me using Dexterous to design our cards, and also tell you what our new changes are. One, we added another stove because ingredients were getting bottlenecked. Changed the oven settings. It felt like a hurdle to get the oven hot. And I'll show you that later on how we changed it. 1-star recipes can be done within 1 or 2 rounds max. So recipes that can be done quickly, so that way they can get some kind of points rather than feeling useless by round 18, which also means that rounds now go up to 20. 10 didn't feel like enough. We wanted players to be able to make more than just 1 or 2 recipes per game. And now ingredients are categorized in food groups, so the setup is a lot shorter. Now you just shuffle the respective food groups to be in the middle, which means the ingredients are now in a shared fridge or pantry. We're not sure yet what the term should be, so you let us know what you think, fridge or pantry or another word. But basically, teams now have to compete for ingredients. For now, teams that go for the same food group in the same round cancels out each other's action, and no one gets the ingredient. We're in trouble. We have a wedding to go to, and, well, actually, let me just explain everything. So, Protospiel is coming up in Madison, and it's the last Protospiel for this year. We went to the Chicago one, and that was really fun. I forgot to blog about it, but I'm gonna try to do the one in Madison, and it's coming up in 2 weeks. Today is November 1st. It's happening the weekend of November 14 to 16. We only are free November 15, and we are based in Chicago, so that's like a good 2.5-hour drive over there. So we can only do it for 1 day, and on top of that, Songy and I are going to Cancun for my mom's birthday on November 9th to November 13th. So really, we only have a week left to get ready for Protospiel. Wedding is done. It was awesome, super fun, super beautiful. I cried. Now, board game. It's Monday. I have a little bit of time before I start working. Luckily, I work from home. I was going to print out the ingredients, and then, of course, I got distracted and realized Protospiel is coming up in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks now, and we need to make it easy for our playtesters to play without having to ask so many questions. Now I'm just showing you exactly what I've been doing for making the references cards for Protospiel. This is mainly so that players don't have too much of a hard time understanding our game, and they could actually test it rather than trying to figure out what the rules are and making sure that they're playing correctly. Usually it's quite helpful for Protospiel just because there's a limited amount of time for people to learn your game all in one go and try to absorb every single rule that you're throwing at them. And so references and tips and tricks or round order directions, etc. is really, really helpful. I think, at least. Also very helpful when there's a lot more icons than words, but that's my personal opinion. Okay, let's see it print. I don't think I have much ink either, so. Oh yeah. Okay, pretty good. Let's make sure it matches the size. Yeah, that fits. That definitely fits. Here's the previous version, I guess, and then the new one. I think I prefer the one on the right, but you let me know. Finally, done. It appears that I've run out of ink. Open it for me.
What's this?
Oh. Nice. Dang, it still ended up being weird. I wonder why. 'Cause this turned out fine. Ugh, whatever. I don't want to spend more time on prototypes. So I've cut this much cards. And we have this much to go for very thick. It's just a lot, so I'm gonna go to bed because it's past 10. Bedtime. I don't want to cut.
So do you want to swap? I can cut.
Yes.
Okay.
We're all friends around here. This company, we're all friends around here. Welcome to Green Turtle Studio, where everyone's a friend.
We're here, your family.
We are all friends and family.
Okay, we're trying our new iteration, our latest iteration, and we have our roommate, Matt, helping us
For the record.
for the record.
Yeah, so you get 1 star for completing the recipe. You get a bonus star if any of your ingredients match up.
20 seconds.
Okay, so we could work on the chicken Alfredo. So that needs grain, pork, or dairy.
Okay, so we need dairy, pork,
I think we go for chicken.
And grain.
and grain.
Yeah.
Meat first.
Okay, time.
Okay.
You know what to
Alright.
do, right?
Okay, sure.
Ready?
Let us cook. Whoa.
Hey.
Okay.
Alright.
Ingredients.
So
I
this
don't
is so
know
now
why
it gets
I'm
moved to the
doing
countertop.
this.
Okay, the time's
But
up.
because
Yeah.
of that, we have an extra ingredient. So,
Okay.
Oh, okay. I
Ready
get
time?
it because this would.
Alright,
Yeah.
we're timing.
Yeah,
timing.
yeah.
20
Yes.
seconds. Okay.
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 Okay. We lost our noodles.
Chicken
It's
salad.
okay though.
We should still go for the
Okay, so we
grain.
are. We
All
do
right.
go for banana
Yeah.
bread.
We
I
should
mean, these are like
also
the spare
You need to
ingredients.
season
Season.
or chop. Yeah.
Season
Well, I
or
guess
But
chop.
we
season's
also don't
probably
have exactly
better.
reason for any of these.
Okay.
No,
right?
we don't.
That's
So
what
we
I
need to
would
focus
think.
on. Let's focus. Let's get banana bread done.
Banana bread.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
All right.
Ready.
Sure.
Okay.
Let
Let
us
us
cook.
I think if I waste too much time, I waste the action. I had a plan, but I didn't get my card
Okay.
ready.
Okay.
I know
Sorry about that.
this isn't our plan,
Alright.
but
I
we
trusted
needed
that
the
you would do
sausage,
that.
the
I
sausage
just followed that
casserole,
girl.
and I
We
took
have
it.
to can up. All right.
Yeah, that's
Ready?
good.
Let
Us cook.
Oh,
Ah,
Why did I move the big Mac?
all right, canceled out. We're not getting meat.
we got another potato.
I
Don't
thought you were
eat.
moving
Which
the
one
rice,
do you eat?
bro.
Like we just need.
So this is birds.
Or are we going for?
Uh,
That's up to you. I'm
so we
focusing
kind
on
of
my
need to
thing,
get
which
more
is just-
ingredients now.
We will focus on the error that we keep making.
All right.
We still need to.
Well, we could get other ingredients, right? We could get
Yeah, might as well,
dairy,
I guess.
bulbous,
All right.
bulby stuff.
Let
Us cook.
No.
Damn it. Should have gone for meat.
Wait, so if we both get it,
Then you get
you
two
get
of
2.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
swag.
if it's done.
it's on top and it needed to be cooked. It was like, okay, well, it's going to take 3 rounds to get done. So we actually, I could tell just by looking at the pantry that we weren't going to be able to get another restart done.
see.
I think, even though you guys should be quite proud of getting so many points, it felt a little swingy that, like, I don't think, aside from the chicken breast, a single ingredient popped up that was on any of our recipes. So that's like the whole like match the ingredient thing is a really new like part of the design process. We we tried that out last week for the first time. So we're still seeing if that balance feels right.
There is.
I do think it's fun. I don't know if it's fair. Is this
Yeah.
a game where we care all that much about fairness? I'm not sure. because it's
Right.
meant to be just kind of a hectic, silly party game.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it was a little frustrating. I don't know how well you guys felt like you were working together. I felt like Songi and I were vibing really well, but we didn't get many points because we just didn't see any of our ingredients in the pantry.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, we have all of these cards, but there isn't
Pretty
enough
good on knowing
time
when to fall back.
for those
When I make
cards.
mistakes, so.
I don't know how to like rotate them even faster. Though.
Well, I feel like it's okay because like in games like Uno or things like that, it's like it does come down to like fairness or like luck of the draw when it comes to things.
Which for party games,
I feel like a way that you could also make it work too is that you could have all of this like for everyone to work on. Like people take because like both teams could work at the banana bread without realizing it, and that way it's fairness.
And whoever gets it first,
whoever would
like,
get it, and that person would just have wasted ingredients for the other thing.
Interesting. And they wouldn't potentially they wouldn't be wasted if you can make it work for.
Yeah, because if you see
different
like another thing that would work out, then you wind up grabbing it, but it just wouldn't be for the same.
that could be interesting.
So we have
Good.
a shared pantry, but we also have shared recipe that we can pick and choose.
Yeah.
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 And we don't really
Different.
have to like. We don't really have to let the other team know that like
Yeah.
that
On what
we're
you're
working on
making,
that.
So today is Friday, November 14th. We are getting ready to go to Protospiel, and we're going to stay at a friend's house in Madison. I've had to print out new QR codes because they expired apparently while we were gone in Cancun. By the way, we're back. Whoa. And now we are preparing to head out. I'm packing stuff, and Songhi is picking up Caleb from his job. And yeah, just gotta get ready, pack, and head out in like 20 minutes. And I gotta do laundry. So I thought to make of a sign to have at our table, and that way people can quickly see what kind of game we're playtesting and how long it's going to take for them to playtest and give feedback and learn the rules. Reference sheet. This is actually a glimpse to the future. I also made a setup board. So yeah, now we're competing with shared recipes as well as the food group ingredients. And still the 2 stoves and the oven setting is different, off or 2 heat or 3 heat. You still need to adjust it by 1 level. One more thing about our sign, it has this giant QR code. It doesn't work anymore because apparently you have to pay to make QR codes now. But that's okay because we were only there for 1 day, and it'll take you to our Jot form, which is a free website that lets you make fancy looking surveys. So I wanted to make a quick thing where we get our playtesters fill out their names, and then we can give credit to them if we were to publish. And then they quickly fill it out. It's really, really short. You don't want them to spend too much time, but if they wanted to, I gave them the option to give feedback. And we also made business cards. We're hoping to actually give them out this time. And our goal is to somehow get in touch with a publisher, even though we're all introverts.
We're going on a road trip.
There you go.
So here we are in Protospiel. All these lovely playtesters agreed to be on camera. I let them know that we were going to put this up on YouTube to share our journey of how we made Let Us Cook, and they all agreed to be on camera, which is absolutely wonderful. Thank you, lovely people. This is us recording Caleb explaining the rules to them, and then one of them had a very important question that we never even thought of.
So we need to like prepare an ingredient, but we don't have an ingredient yet. If one person puts down move on the ingredient, and then another person puts down like adjust to adjust the thing, that starts cooking immediately.
Yes. Well, we need to. Well, if you get combination, it automatically goes to
Countertop, and then so it needs to get doubled.
Yes. First round is going to probably be a lot of grabbing stuff.
Okay.
Unless I guess this might be part of discussion if we want to jump into it.
All right.
So in this clip, you can kind of see us resolving things, but then discussion like naturally comes out even though the timer has not started yet, which is our fault, but also a very important thing to note that like remembering to turn on and off the timer. And here's the part where we were like, oh, we need to discuss.
Sausage just came on here,
Sausage
right?
just came on.
Okay. And it needs to be mixed.
Well, if we move
Yeah.
it,
Sausage needs to be mixed.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Discuss. Okay.
we
So
can
sausage
move it
needs to be
to the
mixed so that it doesn't burn.
Played the full game, 20 rounds. I'm not going to show you everything, but let me know if you do want to see every single detail. I can make another video about it. We did record everything, but I'm going to skip ahead to the end of the game where we get to see every recipe that we made.
Let's share our recipes.
Who would like to start?
Let's start here.
Okay, so our recipes. We got apple pie made out of lemon and buns. Then we also have the ramen with noodles, eggs, and beef patty. Which is pretty solid. So that's a 5 point. We also have scrambled eggs and hash with broth, sausage, and potato. So I believe that's 4 points. We got 2 out of 3.
Yeah, 4 points.
So plus 4.
They got a lot of matching ingredients.
Bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs.
Oh, wow.
Points.
12 points.
All right. So we have mac and cheese, Salem's cheese, by which I mean we have noodles and butter. So the classic buttered noodles for 2 points.
I'll put in the calculator, yeah. 2 points.
2 points.
We have pancakes made with flour and cheese,
Oh, okay.
which, I mean, that could be food.
I think I might like that. Yeah.
Kids would eat that for sure.
So that's also 2 points because of the flour. We have baked tilapia made with noodles, pineapple, and sausage.
Lost the tilapia part, I see.
Yeah. That's 2 points.
2 points.
And then we have chicken salad made with bean sprouts, lemon, and bacon.
Nice.
For a total of 2 points.
Alright.
So I believe that brings us to 8 points.
8 points.
All right.
Wow.
Games, everyone.
GG.
So everyone gave really good feedback. That was super useful. But I wanted to show you guys one of them that we implemented as well for the next upcoming iteration that I recorded. So just so you guys are on the same page as us.
In around like 15 seconds, beans, yeah, you pretty much have to go.
Idea came out last year.
The timer might be relevant. You could try it.
The timer might have been like pushing us though to talk faster and cut down on that. Yeah.
I just had a potential idea, which is if one team, it might be by like fixing your if one team says we're ready, the other team has to stop talking, and that's
A little bit more interaction.
For this iteration, now that you're kind of caught up, we decided to implement that for our next playtest, and the issue still remains about keeping track of the rounds. Even Caleb, who was recording all of this, he sometimes forgot to move up the round tracker, and we definitely did not pay attention to it at all, which leads us to a brand new idea. It would be nice if we had some kind of contraption where you can hit the bell, kind of like, at a restaurant, but then when you hit that also moves up or counts the round. We obviously don't have that device. However, Caleb grabbed a clicker from his work and click it, and that keeps track of the round, but that also lets the other team know, hey, it's time to move on. We learned a lot from coming back from Protospiel. It's been a long day, but a lot of reward. So we had a couple more playtests after what you've seen. I just didn't record it all because I felt like we got enough footage. But after that iteration, it was mainly just making sure that the new mechanic of removing the timer is chef's kiss, if I must say. And it seemed to really vibe well with the team. No one really complained about that. Grabbing the clicker, it was hard to like kind of get the other team to realize that the clicker was grabbed because it's so, you know, soundless, I guess. There's not much noise, especially in a really big room full of people talking. But if we can find a contraption like the bell and moving the round tracker, it would be fantastic and a possible solution. It's also not a terrible idea just having the other team going, hey, stop your discussion, we're ready. We made a whole video of us discussing a recap of Protospiel in Madison as well, so let me know if you guys are interested in seeing the whole meeting, and let me know if you're interested in the nitty-gritty details of exactly how we developed this board game. I've tried to record a lot of the process of it along the way. It just seemed a lot more technical. So if you're interested, we'll make another video and show you step by step exactly how Lettuce Cook was made. Otherwise, we'll keep updating you with any more iterations that we have for Lettuce Cook. And we hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe, of course, and follow us for other games. We have Parterre and Kudzu. They're both nature, plant-based types of games. If you enjoy gardening, it's definitely up your alley. Otherwise, let us know if you want more videos about us preparing for the next Protospiel. There's Protospiel Online, there's Protospiel in Chicago. Definitely gonna go back to Madison, and there's a bunch of more board game conventions. We just don't have the money to travel all the way outside of the Midwest era. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye!